If you're evaluating 50 BMG platforms and you want to understand what separates a precision engineered system from a commodity product, you're in the right place. I'm Andrew, owner and lead engineer at McCutchen Firearms. I designed this platform as a mechanical engineer with an obsessive focus on precision machining, strength, and shooter safety. Every firearm that leaves this shop is personally inspected before it ships. You can reach us directly by email or text, no call centers, no ticket systems, and a prompt response. Everything we build is backed by a limited lifetime warranty, and most configurations ship within 1 to 3 business days. We keep components in stock and build each rifle to order. If we ever run into a stock situation, we'll tell you up front and communicate throughout. I'm going to walk you through every aspect of this platform from barrel to stock. Your first decision is whether you want a complete rifle or just the upper receiver assembly. These are our complete rifles. The upper assembly mounted on our dedicated lower with a Magpul PRS Gen 3 stock fully assembled and ready to shoot. And this is the upper receiver assembly on its own. If you already have a MIL-spec AR-15 lower, you can run this directly. The conversion requires swapping the hammer and hammer spring, which we include with every upper, and there are no permanent modifications to your lower. If you ever want to convert back to a standard configuration, it's just as easy. We also sell the dedicated lower assembly separately if you start with an upper and decide later you want the complete package. Everything else we'll cover today, barrels, brakes, the action, finishes, is available on both the upper assemblies and the complete rifles. Before we get into the options, let me give you weight ranges so you can plan your build. Complete rifles run approximately 19 to 25 pounds depending on the configuration. Uppers run approximately 15 to 21 pounds. Both figures are without bipod, ammo, or optics. Let's start with the barrels. Our 50 BMG barrels begin as blanks from Lothar Walther, drilled, rifled, and chambered here in the United States. We then contour each blank to a heavy profile, approximately 1.6 inches at the breech, tapering to 1.2 inches at the muzzle. That mass is intentional. It manages heat and recoil, which contributes to consistent accuracy shot after shot. Every barrel is nitrided for corrosion resistance and long barrel life. Then finish with Cerakote for a durable professional exterior. We offer the 50 BMG in both 22-inch and 30-inch lengths, both with a 1 in 15 twist optimized for standard 50 BMG projectiles. And a complete rifle that puts your overall length between 48 and 56 inches. If transport or storage is a concern, the upper and lower separate like any other AR platform, leaving you with 35.5 to 43.5 inches on the upper alone. On accuracy, there are always variables. Ammo, shooter skill, the conditions, but with quality match ammunition, these rifles are capable of sub-MOA accuracy at range, depending on conditions. The heavy contour barrel and rigid receiver design are built specifically to support that level of precision, shot after shot. As with any large bore rifle, we recommend quality factory ammunition and following all manufacturer guidelines. We also offer a 416 Barrett option for customers in states with restrictions on 50 BMG or those who want a flatter shooting alternative at extended range. The 416 barrels are stainless steel, manufactured start to finish by Criterion here in the US. Same nitride treatment and Cerakote finish as our 50 BMG barrels. Available in 30-inch length only with a 1 in 12 twist for the 416 Barrett. On the muzzle end, every barrel is threaded with a 1-inch 14 TPI thread. Our standard 6-port brake, as you see here, is tuned specifically for this platform, designed to manage recoil efficiently while standing up to the sustained 50 BMG use. Every brake is precision timed without a jam nut to exactly 0 degrees and secured to maintain alignment under heavy recoil. that gives you a clean, professional fit that holds position. We're also developing a heavy tank-style brake option, so check the website for updates on that. Now the receiver, and this is where the platform really sets itself apart from the competition. Ours is machined from a solid billet of 4140 steel, no welds, no assembled sections, a single piece of steel, machined to final form and then induction hardened in key areas. Why does that matter? Weld seams introduce alignment variables. When you start from a single billet, your optic rail is straight, true, and repeatable, which is critical for long-range shooting. That consistency doesn't shift over time, and it doesn't shift under heavy recoil. We offer two action configurations. The single shot version, clean, simple, and completely reliable. Bolt forward, fire, cycle, load, and repeat. And the magazine-fed version, which uses a 5-round single-stack box magazine that mounts on the side. If you want to stay on target without breaking your position to reload, this is your configuration. The free-floating handguard is machined from aircraft-grade aluminum. It's precision press fit to the receiver and secures with 2 fasteners, giving you a rigid, no-wobble connection that keeps your zero consistent. We run an integrated rail along the top that lines up perfectly with the receiver rail. On the 90, 180, and 270 degree positions, key mod slots let you mount a bipod and whatever accessories you run while keeping the overall profile clean. We include a short Picatinny bipod rail section with every upper. Now, an M-lock version is also in development, so watch the website for that announcement. Now the action, and specifically our safety systems, because this is another place we differentiate from our competition. Every McCutchen action includes our MAP system, mechanically assisted firing pin safety. Here's how it works. A perpendicular pin through the firing pin is physically blocked by a follower when the bolt is out of battery. As the bolt rotates fully into battery and the bolt head locks on the lugs, the follower remains stationary while everything else rotates. Now the firing pin is free to travel forward. The moment you come back out of battery, that block is back. We also offer an integrated hammer drop safety that physically blocks the hammer from striking unless the bolt is fully in battery. And all of this is in addition to your standard AR-15 lower safety selector. 3 independent safety systems. That's what out of battery protection should look like with a round as powerful as the 50 BMG. Each firing pin is stress relieved, precision hardened, finished ground for dimensional consistency, and finished in protective chromium for long-term durability. Moving to the lower, we offer our dedicated lower receiver machined from 7075 aircraft grade aluminum. I call it dedicated because it does not have a traditional AR-15 magazine well, bolt catch, or buffer spring retainer pocket. It's purpose-built for this bolt action system. But dimensionally, it's built to MIL-spec AR-15 standards and tolerances, so it accepts all standard MIL-spec components. All pins, trigger spring, safety, and buffer tube are all MIL-spec. The hammer and hammer spring are custom, designed for the higher center line and primary requirements of the 50 BMG, but they ship with every upper. We also include a rubber tip set screw that eliminates any play between the upper and lower for a more consistent, repeatable fit. The stock is a Magpul PRS Gen 3 precision rifle stock. Fully adjustable, length of pull and comb height, both from positive locking detents, so nothing moves once it's set. Both tool-free. The thicker rubber butt pad helps manage recoil, which matters when you're shooting a 50 BMG. And there is an M-lock slot on the bottom for a QD sling socket or a monopod. Standard Cerakote options are black and FDE. Custom Cerakote is available. Just reach out to us for pricing on that. That's the full platform. Engineered for precision, built for the shooter who takes long range seriously. A few things before you order. These rifles are built to order. We keep components in stock and most configurations ship within 1 to 3 business days. If we ever run low on a component, we'll tell you up front and you'll hear from us directly, not a call center. Every purchase is backed by our limited lifetime warranty. And if you ever have a question or issue, you're talking to us, not a call center. Financing is available through our website if you want to get into the platform without a single large payment. Questions? Email or text us. Contact info is on the website and in the description below. When you're ready to order, head to McCutchenFirearms.com. The link is also down in the description. Thanks.